Hey guys, Mr.Lumineon, come back to you guys with a new video, and I'm going to be talking about the new trailer that came out today on June 2nd, and some of my thoughts, some of my opinions. I'm going to say some far out things. I'm going to say some really far out things, actually. I have a few things in my head that I want to talk about specifically. Here, I'll just start now. Let's go back. Okay, powerful legendary Pokemon. Got Solgaleo, and I'm a tad bit disappointed that he's not a fire type like I'd want him to be. But, Psychic Steel is always a powerful typing. Jirachi's a Psychic Steel type. Metagross is a Psychic Steel type, who are both really good Pokemon. I know you got Bronzong, but he doesn't have good stats. And being that this will be a legendary, and that Jirachi is a legendary, and that Metagross is a pseudo-legendary, this is going to be good. The typing's a good typing. I see it being fast, I don't know. Anyways, his ability is essentially Clear Body, which I'm a little bit disappointed in, but I'm kind of fine at the same time. Maybe it's Clear Body with a bit more added on, or maybe it's just straight out Clear Body. And if he's a physical attacker, that actually won't be too bad. Now since we have this open here, I want to talk about I know that it says somewhere that this isn't the final battle images, but I like the blue behind the health bar, and I like the health bar being how it is. It looks a little bit more abstract, and I feel like that looks pretty cool. Obviously, it may not be the final product, but I still kind of like that, it's pretty cool. We got its attack, and, okay, Sunsteel Strike. I'm going to come back to this in a second, but I do really like the look of the attack. It's super powerful looking. And it looks like it's a physical attack, because it looks like it can make contact. Here's Lunala. Ghost Psychic. Now, I was hoping for an Ice type, personally. But that's a really two quad weakness typing, so Dark and Ghost. Now, Shadow Shield, it doesn't actually, in the video, give you any hints on what it is. And now, by the name, you could think like, oh, you're immune to Ghost type or something stupid like that. But I feel like that'd be too overpowered. I don't actually even have a clue about what it may be. But yeah, I'm actually pretty excited to see what it is, because I personally kind of like Lunala, but I'm still more of a Solgaleo fan myself. Okay, once this uses the attack, I'm gonna talk about my far out thing that I mentioned. Okay, so look. Moongeist Beam. Okay, hold on. Right here. So, this is super stretched, and it's 100% false. But I'm talking on my toes here. I can say what I want. Listen to this. Primal reversion confirmed. New typing confirmed. Moongeist Beam. I originally thought, hey, these are going to be dual typing attacks. Sunsteel Strike could be a Fire Steel type move, obviously. Moongeist Beam could be a Ice Ghost type. Because, when I was watching, I was like, oh, look, it's super effective against Gengar. It's obviously a Ghost type move because its Geist is in the name. But then I was thinking, wait, Sunsteel Strike isn't super effective against Salamence. And then I came about to thinking, what if they're dual typing like I was thinking? But what if the dual typing is with a new type? Now, here's how I'm going to tie this all in. Okay, it could be, for example, a light Ghost type and then a light Steel type move. And I'm saying light because Sun, obviously light, you could see that in the thing. It was like just a bunch of light when it was like coming down. This is literally a beam of light. And to make it stab, if it is, okay, dual type move, and this is all super far-fetched, but I'm just spewing ideas, and I don't have to be right, and I don't think I'm right, but I still think it's cool to get ideas flowing, and think outside the box. I don't think anyone else said any of this stuff, you know? But look, it's literally just like a beam of light, and if it primal evolves into a light psychic type, so that means it's stab either way. Because if it's light psychic, it still gets the light boost, and if it's ghost psychic, it still gets the ghost because it's ghost light, which means that the other one could be like light steel. Because I originally was like, hey yo, the fire steel thing, but then it was neutral against salamence. So, I don't know. Pretty funky. That's an idea. I'm gonna say that's far from probably what's actually gonna happen. But you know, that's just an idea. And I think it's good to get ideas flown, even if they are extremely stupid. You know, I'm gonna go back right now. I actually love the name Sunsteel Strike. I love how it's like an alliteration. It's a bunch of S's. But then Moon Geist Beam, I feel is super clunky, and I personally don't like the name of the attack. I love how it looks. I like how it all swirls into the middle, like something gyrating, like some spin wheel that like a magician's gonna use to hypnotize you. And then it like all gathers in the middle and just, you know. So it's super effective, so that means it's either gonna be a ghost or psychic type move. But seeing that they're both psychic, I'm guessing it'd be ghost. Now actually think about it. Neither of the legends are super effective to each other like previous ones have been. Like with Dialgo is super effective against Polkia, but not the other way around. Yveltal is super effective against Xerneas is super effective against Yveltal. Kyogre is super effective against Groudon. Yeah, so essentially you see what I'm saying there? Lugia is super effective, not super effective against Ho, because it's psychic flying, and I always that's the one Pokemon that always nags me. But you know, I feel like that could be a thing because none of them are super effective to each other. But actually, the Steel type resists both of the stabs, the Solgaleo. So I feel like, yeah. And actually, perfect timing pausing in here. So I wanted to talk about the 4 islands. I originally said 4 or 5 islands, I think, and I'm right, there are 4 or 5 main islands. Obviously, on the island on the far right, the top left and the bottom left, there are islands spouting off of it, so it's not just 4 islands only. And actually, I'd consider that one in the middle there. I think that might be the Elite 4, or something like it, because it looks super man-made, you know. And what I really like what they've done is the top left one is where you start, if I'm not wrong, because in the first trailer, it had the same volcano, the same town, and then you started up on the hill, and they had a zoomed in one on the previous video. So I like how they have that one. It's like nice and neutral, like grassy area. The one on the left, far left, is like kind of like deserty. The right, it's kind of icy. My friend actually at school was saying that the one on the far right looks a lot like Sinnoh to them because it has the icy mountains in the middle, and then the bottom area is green, and it looks like to the right of that could be a marshy area, along with having a lighthouse on the top right of the island, and then islands on the left. Now, I see what he's coming from, but I also feel like it's its own unique thing, and I personally actually really like the look of this. Having that be icy, top right being like, it looks like there's a lava area. So it's like kind of deserty, foresty, and then, I really like it. I think that, I think it'll be boats, not a lot of, surfing. Kind of like how they did in, Sinnoh, they had boats when you went to the far left. Like of Jubilife City, and then also in Hoenn with the dude, I always forget his name, Pico's owner. Doesn't matter. Anyways, also, you know, there are 2 Pokemon that are pretty much confirmed. I'm going to say confirmed that have not been released yet. Now, if you remember back in X and Y, there was the strange souvenir. I'm gonna see if I can quickly pull up an image for this for you guys. If I can type in the right letters. Souvenir. Yeah, right here. Okay, Pokemon X. And it was a it was like a tiki looking thing, like you can see right there on the far left. And it was about this guy who's like, oh, I got this from not Kanto, Johto, Sinnoh, Hoenn, or even Unova. And since it's a tiki, Hawaii, and he said that it's the little tag. I can't find that right now. The little description talks about how it is. Yeah, right here. Ornament depicting a Pokemon that is venerated as a protector in some region far from Kalos. So it could be a legendary in this new Hawaii region, and that makes sense because it's like a tiki. And then also in the first thing that they released, when they first showed some clips, they had like an image of a bird that was like not even completed, and that could easily be like a Route 1 bird or something like that. So that's pretty exciting. Yeah. I'll just click play here. The Lolo region. I still really enjoy that. Like look at this one. Look at the graph. It's like I feel like it looks like a lot more natural than previous ones. Like it just there's a slight incline into the grass, whereas other ones it feels so like stagnant. Like all the previous games, even X and Y to some extent, I feel like it's been very blocky almost, especially 5th gen and below. And I mean, I know you can easily see where I'm coming from, but even in X and Y, there are a lot of like, I feel like this one, I don't even know where I'm coming from, but I feel like there's a lot more curvy lines in the landscapes I've been seeing. I don't know, maybe, who knows. I actually really like the guy with the black hair. I adore this guy. Like, I think he looks super cool. The guy in the top left, middle, with the black hair. The one that is on the far left. Yeah. I also like the professor, Professor Kikuyi, which is a tree in Hawaii, asked my Hawaiian friend. Now what's interesting is this image here depicts the islands being in a different arrangement than previously in the video, where this showed them more in like a trapezoidal shape. This one shows it more in like a actually Hawaiian form, I'm almost going to say, how it's kind of like a slight curve and they're almost all in a line. But this is like Skype or something. I find that kind of funny. It's chock full of nothing but rare Pokemon. Yeah! I like his teeth. This guy I actually really like, and I'm kind of happy that he's the professor over the other dude in the previous video. Because I really like how this guy looks. I don't know. I enjoy him a lot. Here is the professor's assistant. Yeah, see the guy in the middle there. Maybe that's like Sting, the dad of your rival. That could be it because they look sort of similar. But I mean, I guess they got this guy. I'm gonna say your rival, but it says your new friend. So I'm really bad with pronouncing names that aren't American. He has his shorts are the same design and color thing as the older gentleman's robe. It could be related. I don't know. That'd be pretty cool, And singing Rodham Pokedex. Now, I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, I kind of like it, but it's sort of weird at the same time. Like, I think that's pretty cool. A whole new way to have for people in Pokemon to communicate. Maybe you can talk to your Pokemon, like not just like in Gold, Silver, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Platinum in the Poke Park, in the Pal Park, where you can talk to them and it says, "Oh, Infernape is surprised. Infernape has a ribbon." Maybe this way you can actually like dialogue with them or something weird. That'd be pretty funky, but who knows? This is for them to communicate. And I don't think the other Pokedexes have been for communication purposes, aside from communicating information straight to you. I don't know. It's pretty interesting. But overall, I'm actually really hyped for this game. Pokemon Sun and Moon. I'm hopefully gonna get both personally. Which legendary do I currently like more? I like Pokemon Sun probably better right now. Yeah. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. I'm out.